Okay, alright, what do we got here? On a Sunday, alright, about 10:39 at night. Oh, by the way, hello viewers. Not a beautiful day. Yep. Hope your five senses work, health and strength is good. Or, excellent. Alright, now, so, let's see, what should we talk about here? Oh, AMD release Windows 11 24H2 RAID drivers for Ryzen 9000, 7000, X870, X670, and B650. Says here a few days ago AMD released a new RAID driver version 9.3.3.00.11.7 for Windows 11 and 10 via the new RAID installer software package version 6.10.09.200. The new RAID driver adds support for Windows 11 version 24H2. The driver now also supports HMB host memory buffer, which means HMB will work when RAID is enabled on NVMe SSD. For those who may not be familiar, many SSD comes with a dedicated DRM chip that acts as a buffer cache for metadata between the controller and the NAND flash memory. The presence of this DRM cache improves write caching and generally reduces random access time. Those NVMe SSD do not have the DRM cache. Turn on this light here. Oh, get up. Sorry. Do not have the DRM cache. Typically, the HMB technology, which helps the controller access system memory via direct memory access. Then it says, meanwhile, DMA. It says, meanwhile, RAID or redundant array of independent disk is a technology that allows users to combine multiple typical inexpensive disks, such as data redundancy, can be created to prevent data loss and or improve performance. But it says here, aside from the new feature support, the new RAID driver also fixed a blue screen of death BSOD issue. The highlight of the release are given below. And it says here, installer support Windows 10 and 11, new versions of AMD RAID driver 9.3.3.00.11.7 and AMD RAID Expert 2 utility 9.3.3.00.11.7. Says here AMD RAID driver supports as for Windows 11 24H2 driver fix for random BSOD and NVMe HMB support. Enable in RAID driver if updating RAID driver system must consecutively reboot twice for AMD RAID drivers to work properly. The RAID software installer will automatically perform 2 consecutive reboots. And then it says, despite the improvement, the driver does have several known issue and limitation. They are OS installation may fail when OS is not installed on the first RAID array. RAID Expert 2 application do not launch when OS username contains a non-Latin character. Inform removal of drives NVMe while I/O in progress is not recommended. Then it says inform removal of front bay NVMe may fail after a RAID transformation. And it said RAID Expert 2 application may freeze / become unresponsive after a RAID transformation or unconnecting back the removal NVMe. RAID installer take almost 3 to 4 minutes to install the package. After the RAID package is installed in its first admin user account, after the first start on logon on the non-admin user account, the second restart will not be performed. This scenario is observed only on admin user account. That means network administrators. It says here to download the new RAID installer package, head over to AMD's website at the link, where you can also find the release notes. The driver works on both Ryzen 7000 9000 series CPU as well as Threadripper. And since in terms of motherboard support, it is compatible with socket AM5 chips 800 series, and that's the X870E/X870. the 600 series X670, I think 0E slash X670, and then B650E and slash B650 and A620. On the Threadripper side, the WRX990 or the TRX50 are supported. Any comments from the politicians or debaters? Zero. So yeah, there you have it, you little AMD nerds. You and your Windows 11, you got some new updates for your RAID drivers, and that should help you going forward with your Windows 11. So have fun with it. This is just to improve. This is just to improve things on the RAID side. But there's also there's still some known issues that needs to be worked on. You know, as far as like OS, meaning operating system installation, may fail when OS is not installed on the first RAID array, RAID X, and then the list goes on from there. So that should help you. But this works for like the 7000, 9000, what's that? X870, X670, and B650. Okay, and it supports the X8070 motherboard 600 series, and the 650 and the A620. So that should help you for now. I'm gonna leave the link in the description box too for this update. Let's see here what we got on the link here. Oh, alright, cookie. Alright, fine. It says here X8070E driver support. Drivers and software. AMD software drivers are designed to work best for update operating system. Please be sure to update your operating system before installing drivers. Windows 11 64-bit, Windows 10. And it says by clicking the download button, you are confirming that you have read and agree to be bound by the end user license agreement. Your download will begin immediately after clicking the download button. If you do not agree to these terms and conditions, you do not have a license or permission to use or download the software. Then it has previous drivers, and then contact AMD customer care team, and there you have it. So anyway, I'm gonna leave this link in the description box with the article. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still Star Wars and Star Trek thing. Or Dark Side.